Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, Chris Brown. Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 12, Joe Harris. The big man, standing 6 foot 11, number 21, Marcus Aldridge. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 2, number 11, Kyrie Irving. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get to...
Was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Schroeder in at the guard position. And for Brooklyn, Brown out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Durant in at the 4-man position. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Now, here's Schroeder.
Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Caldwell-Pope outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
KD dishes to Irving. Moore is
going to be there all night long.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Schroeder against Irving. And so just over a minute and a half played. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Schroeder looking around. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Aldridge, the pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Aldridge. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to Aldridge. Here's Harris. And too long on the shot.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That shot wide open.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Schroeder against Irving. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Chioza's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. Lakers leading by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. Drummond trying to get himself free, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Aldridge inside, defended by Drummond. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Pope, Green, he's checked in for the Nets. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Irving against Schroeder. Now here is Irving, guarded closely. Harris finds Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6. Lakers leading by 4. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here's Durant. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Irving against Schroeder, out left to the wing. Here's Kuzma. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Count that bucket. Irving's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 4. Irving with the ball. KD draws the double. In the corner, it's Aldridge. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Durant, and Durant is right there.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Passes to Kuzma. Drummond with it. The pass to Schroeder. Takes the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 7.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Irving against Schroeder. Outside Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drummond passes to Schroeder. Pass to Morris. It's up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Morris has got his 2nd bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Nets trail by 6. Irving looking over the floor. Outside Green. Just 5 on the clock. Durant down low. He's against Kuzma.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Jeff Green. Lakers leading by 4. It's Matthews on the wing. It's good from long range. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Yeah, so Horton Tucker. Passes it to Caruso. Outside Matthews. Gets the front of the rim now. Nets trail by 5. Outside Irving. Down low. And he goes in for the top.
You love the leadership of
Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding an open teammate.
LA's on 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D was shell-shocked.
Matthews has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Irving passes to Durant. Outside for Jordan. Back to Durant. And it's the Lakers on the break. Lots of room. No good there. And Brooklyn allowed to go the other way with it. Shot from the top of the key. And it's ball over the rim and in. Durant's got 10.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's going to stop.
Here's Caruso, started by Jordan. Bucket is good.
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Good assisting on the play with Jordan. He's got 12.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your pass is such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Matthews. 6 points for him.
Making the most of the screen.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. The importance of the three-point shot, never greater than right now. And you realize there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific at the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Blake Griffin is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. .146 left in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Dishes to Harris. Here's Jordan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
And the pass to KD. Griffin against Harrell. Griffin inside. Here's Jordan. The feed now to Griffin. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Matthews with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Caruso, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Well, they're not behind on a tremendous run.
Caruso looking for an opening. To the inside. Just 3 on the clock. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 6.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Lakers lead by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. Harrell is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Brown. Outside Griffin. Back to Brown. At the elbow, Griffin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lakers leading by 5. Matthews left side. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Gritty effort by Wes Matthews. Just buries himself in the paint and connects on a quality look.
Outside Irving. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. That free throw missing.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. He feeds it to Green. And stolen by Drummond. Green against Schroeder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
You know this. Kyrie Irving, when he has the hot hand, is lethal. On a night-by-night basis, he is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Nobody near Schroeder. Here's Drummond, and that one drops for him. Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Durant hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. KD's got 14 points. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Kuzma. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's sent back by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's running, lays it up and banks it in. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Kuzma inside. Defended by Durant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
He's off on the first.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 7. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Irving drives in and stolen by Drummond. Kuzma outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And the Lakers have possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Schroeder's got 11, all but one of their 7 shots in this quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. There's the lob to Aldridge and stolen by Drummond. And here comes the break. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from 3-point range. Nets trail by 5. Here's KD. And KD down.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Kuzma. And Irving pulls it down. Kuzma's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Now Irving. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lakers leading by 3.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Now here is Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Irving. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Schroeder had another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Irving with the ball. He's got 18. This is it to Claxton. Out to Harris. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton, covered by Morris. Count that one. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Matthews, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Brown feeling it out a bit. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Caruso. The pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. And easy 2 points on the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Irving. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Irving double team. Brown outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Lakers ball. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Harrell the pass to Matthews. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, Wes Matthews navigating through contact, connecting on these shots. That's nice.
And here's Irving. 18 points for him. Irving double team. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Matthews. There's the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Irving double team. Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. He's defended by Harrell. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton, and the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Caruso. Shoots the 3. But they get it back. Gasol passes to Horton Tucker. Over Harris. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. We got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandy lion? Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 22 points and 5 rebounds. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better at handling the basketball than Kyrie Irving?
If I'm being honest?
Yes.
No. He's just another level player at that position with the ball.
Mike Bresnahan's going to join in just a little bit. We got Mike Trudell. A little later in the show, Big A James came in with a smile today. I assume you played well. Teammate is
Second half of basketball plus. We may be in for a finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
They hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Now here's Schroeder.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg. But he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Now here's Irving after the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Now Irving, 23 points in the game, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Outside Irving. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Schroeder's got 17 now.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Schroeder against Irving. Bobbed up there for Durant.
Boy, Kevin Durant near impossible to guard in the pick and roll. In that instance, the quick cut off the screen, so pretty.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 17. Kuzma outside. Here's Drummond. He dishes it to Morris. Here's Kuzma. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 5.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. So for the Nets, Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Kevin Durant. Right up with that one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Here's Irving following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Irving passes to Griffin, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Here's Kuzma. And the Lakers get it back. And Morris throws it down.
You know, defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
To the middle, here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Schroeder outside. The pass to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And that's 19 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Now here's Irving. He's got 23. Turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Lakers ball. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. Schroeder passes to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. The shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Caldwell-Pope against Brown. Oh, the lob to Irving. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here is Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Throws it up high, and it's Green with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Kuzma. Schroeder outside. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Brown. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Irving with the ball. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Schroeder. The teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got 21 in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Irving drives in, and Green slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Timeout called the Lakers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Tucker, the pass to Gasol. Arrow high post. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Matthews into the lane. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. That shot is off.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Outside Irving. Claxton the pass to Irving. Four on the clock, and he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace.
Here's the lob to the hoop, up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside, Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
Timeout called the Nets.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And the Lakers also making a switch. Schroeder's checked in. Nets leading by 3. Outside Irving. Count it. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Schroeder against Brown. Here's Harrell. The dish now to Gasol. Back to Harrell. A rebound by the Nets.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Now
here's Durant. T right on him. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. He lobs it up, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, Durant's such a tough cover in the... He will take what the defense gives him. In that instance, nice pass.
Lakers trail by 7. Schroeder, right side. Lays it up off the glass. Schroeder's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Claxton. They'll double him with Harrell. Back to Irving. The shot's good. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Schroeder. 23 points in the game. Here's the floater. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Schroeder. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Lakers trail by 7. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Harrell is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. And that's going to be a travel.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Nets leading by 7. Now Irving. Pass to KD. Six to shoot. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Harrell the pass to Caruso. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now, here is Irving. Deep. Rebound by Harrell. Lakers trail by 7. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Now, here is Irving. From deep three-point range, The rebound by Gasol.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now here's Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense has no answer.
Irving with it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pops it up for Jordan. Misses off the left iron. Lakers trail by 3. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
To the inside.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
And the Lakers call time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
The lob to Aldridge.
Well, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Lakers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Schroeder. They get it back. Drummond goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Katie. On deep. No good on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope kicks it over to Schroeder. Shoots it. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Now here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Lakers trail by 9. Schroeder outside. Here's Drummond. They shoot again, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. Irving against Schroeder.
Here's the lob to Aldridge. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Kuzma finds Schroeder. Caldwell Pope against Harris. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. And there's the play by Morris inside.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Irving against Schroeder. From 18 feet away. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Brown against Kuzma. Morris trying to free himself up, and that one good.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Irving against Schroeder. Irving drives in, feeds it to Aldridge, shoots over Schroeder, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Irving against Schroeder, deflects the pass, and stolen by Drummond. And now the pass break. Schroeder with the ball, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Schroeder's got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to KD. Back to Harris. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Rebound Andre Drummond. Lakers trail by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Now, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense.
Mike Bresnahan's going to join in just a little bit. We got Mike Trudell. A little later in the show, Big A James came in with a smile. Soon he played well. Teammate is
Second half of basketball plus. We may be in for finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
See, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Now here's Schroeder.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And once Schroeder
tremendous amount of growth.
Now here's Irving after the miss from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Now Irving, 23 points in the game, and there's the shot clock violation.
And it sets the tone for the entire team.
Now here is Irving. And it's sent back by Morris. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The drive by Schroeder. Got that one up quick. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Schroeder against Irving. There's the lob to Aldridge.
Proven commodity. Aldridge wants the ball during these moments. Loves being the guy to take that big shot.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's.
Already in this game. Pass to Matthews. There's the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9. And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first. Irving double team. Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. He is defended by Harrell. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton, and the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. Pass to Caruso. Shoots the 3. Hope they get it there. Gasol passes to Horton Tucker. Over Harris. And there's another one for the Lakers. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, and the buzzer beat is good. One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them on the glass. We can't get them second shot. We got to offensive rebounds too well. Get us second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes both free throws.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the lob to Aldridge. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And they go to the intentional foul. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 7. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. Offensive rebound. Outside Aldridge. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Good.